friend. My name is Summer Geronimo, and I'm so glad you could join me today. We are going to be talking about simple time management techniques to help you increase results. So let's talk about it. We are in a day and age where, people are overwhelmed. They have so much on their plate. They have a to-do list a mile long, and quite frankly, don't feel like they have enough hours in the day to get it all done. Now, we all know we can't really manage time. Time is going to continue to keep on ticking no matter what we do. But we can manage our use of the time. So I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 time management techniques to help you get the best results. So first of all, we'll get into chunking. Okay, what is chunking? Chunking is you have this list of to-dos, right? You probably got it on a yellow notepad. It's a mile long. You got all these things and you're like, where do I start? It can be a little bit overwhelming. So for example, we need to make that flyer to promote that event. We need to call this person in our team to get a party booked or an event on the calendar. We need to book that hotel space. We also need to, do our checks and balances on our checking. We need to do this. We got to take our kids here. We got to spend time with our husband. We need to work out at some point. We need to do some personal development. We need to do some things around the house. I mean, there is just so many different things, and the list goes on and on. And then people sit there and they look at their to-do list and they're like, where do I start? So here's the philosophy with chunking, okay? Chunking basically allows you to compartmentalize things in your mind so you can start knocking things out systematically and do what you really need to do that's going to give you the best results. So for example, instead of having this big, hornet's nest of what we got to do, we have, these 3 things all relate to growing your business. They are prospecting, they are following up, okay? These things over here, perhaps they are things around managing your business. You have an event you need to book, you need to contact this person over here, things like that. These 2 are all about you. Your personal time, taking care of yourself, staying fit. How about this over here? We got the kids. What are we going to do with the kids? They need to go here, they need to go here, all this kind of stuff. Well, that's one thing over here. How about this? Sometime with your spouse, right? We got some things like that. And then, of course, things around the house. And then last off, maybe some social activities. So, chunking just helps you kind of compartmentalize things in your mind. So instead of having this humongous, overwhelming to-do list, you've got to break it down into a couple of things instead of 30 things, right? Maybe 4, 5, 6 areas of your life that you want to see some changes versus 30 things to do. All right, so we talked about chunking. The next thing, and what's so very important, is we have to say, what do we want, right? What do we want? Do we have a goal of promoting up this month in our business? Do we have an income goal? Do we have, what are the things that we want? What do we want out of this whole deal, okay? Because if we can get really clear on what it is we want, then we can help make sure that we're getting to the desired results. So many times people are busy being busy. They're not actually being productive, right? So what is it that you want? The third thing is, why do you want that thing? If you rank up, if you achieve a certain amount of income, it's going to provide security for you. It's going to make you feel like, you know what? My finances are coming along. I can breathe. I can sleep better at night. Gives you peace of mind. So why do we want these things? Okay? If we can get clear on the what and we can get clear on the why, then the rest becomes very, very simple. The next thing is Pareto. Okay? Maybe you've heard of him, maybe you haven't. Wilfred Pareto. He was a philosopher in the late 1800s. Well, what you know today is called the 80-20 rule. Okay, so that's what he came up with. It's the 80-20 rule. So we have all of this stuff, okay? All of this stuff on our list. We've chunked it into, a couple of categories, even less if you can manage. Put it in smaller amounts of categories if you can. And what we need to do next is identify what are the 20% of the things on this list, right? That's going to give us 80% of our results. You've heard of the 80-20 rule. Typically, it applies in almost anything you do in life. So what are the 20% that you can do that's going to give you the biggest yield, okay? If you can say, you know what? All of this stuff, okay, don't really need to do this, but this is the one thing that's going to help me maximize and push me forward. Okay, over here, I got this, and this, but hey, this is really what's going to push me forward. You know what? It is going to allow you some freedom to release some things on your to-dos. It's also going to allow you the opportunity to say, hey, is there a way I can leverage this activity? Is there a way maybe I can combine a couple different things? Is there a way that, hey, I can maybe delegate this, right? Instead of me doing it and having all the weight on me, share the vision of what we want to have accomplished here and have somebody else, be equipped and empowered to go ahead and do that thing. Maybe it's your kids, maybe it's your spouse, who knows? Maybe it's a different person in your organization, right? That they have that skill and they can go ahead and knock that out and take care of that for you. And the last thing is your MA, right? That is your massive action, okay? We've taken our gazillion things on our to-do list, we've chunked them into a couple of key categories. We've identified the top 20% that's gonna give us 80% of the results. Now it's time to get into gear. So I hope this helped you. Go out there, have an amazing experience applying these things in your life. And of course, if you have not heard, I do have something that helps people with one of the top things on the forefront of their mind, which is social media marketing techniques. If you are a network marketer, if you are a business owner, then definitely check out summergeronimo.com if you're not already there. And I have a free gift for you. It's all of the things that I use on building my business using social media. So I hope you enjoy the free gift. Take care and be blessed.